Hey, beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So today we're doing another pick a card reading, and the topic that I've chosen is where are you meant to shine? Where is your soul and your spirit calling you? So we're gonna have fun with that message today. If you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. If you're interested in working with me one-on-one personally through my coaching, all of my information is in the description box. If you're interested in me doing a tarot reading, just email me directly and I will give you the information that you need to proceed forward. Remember, take what resonates, leave what does not resonate. You are the CEO of your life. You're in the driver's seat. So you get to decide amongst the available energy and options what the outcome is that you get to receive and experience in your life. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate the support. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe to continue the support, or comment down below to help with the algorithm. Let's go ahead and move on to the pile preparation. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the pile preparation. So as usual, I'm going to go ahead and light the candle first and some sage, and then we'll get started. So I am oh my gosh, so tight. What the heck? I'm excited and most definitely looking forward to this reading today. I just got done not too long ago uploading the career reading. So I think this is going to be really good to help give people confirmation on if they're, pursuing a career or doing something, like what exactly, where exactly should they be focusing their energy on or investing their gifts in or towards. Did that sentence make sense? I hope so. So we want to really get clear about where can you invest your energy so that you can get the most amount of progress and movement in your life, essentially. So let me just scoot this over a little bit. Actually, it doesn't matter because, well, yeah, it does a little bit. All right. Guides, we're going to do 4 incredible readings for the collective today. We are looking into where they are meant to shine. So let us give clarity to collective about where they're meant to shine. Thank you. All right, starting with pile number 1 of the collective. Where are they meant to shine? Yeah. Oh, you got 2. You're special. Okay, yeah, I might have to move things because it's going to be tight. It looks like it's going to be quite tight. I like this arrangement, though, so it's kind of tough. All right, pile number 2. I keep thinking about this movie I just watched, the Elvis biographical movie, but I don't think I've ever seen a movie on Elvis or really known about him, but I had no idea that he had passed away, having done like a long tenure in Las Vegas. And these celebrities, they do these huge contracts where they're paid to do what is it called there's a word for it, but they're called to do a long period of time where they're performing in Las Vegas. And he was trying to escape. He was trying to leave. And as an artist, personally, I find that so suffocating to have your creativity limited by like where your location. I'm like, there's nothing worse than killing off a person's creativity by, I don't know, having them stay in one place when they feel inspired to move and go and grow. So it was just really sad because that's honestly what caused the demise or the end of his thing, because he needed to get out of there. Plus Las Vegas, it has a certain kind of energy, doesn't it, around it, but he made it famous, so it's tragic but amazing at the same time. Okay guys, pile number 2, let's go ahead and focus here. Pile number 2, where are they meant to shine? I'll probably use this story for this reading because I find it so fascinating. I was just like, it disrupted the inner artist within me so bad. Pile number 3, guys. We got 2. And pile number 4, please. Okay, nice. Okay, it's gonna be tight. I mean, I like this setup, so I don't really want to change anything. But yeah, there we go. I like it. Pile number 1, guys. And I just got done writing a song. So my voice is all like, oh gosh. I just need to drink water. I'll be fine. Pile number 1, guys. Can I get a clarifier for that card, please? Pile number 2. Can I get a clarifier for that card, please? Pile number 3. Can I get a clarifier for that card, please? Pile number 4. Can I get a clarifier for that card, please? Thank you. Okay. Pile number 1, please. Pile number 2, please. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. You know, these messages, I mean, we might get some exact ideas about what's conveyed here, but we might actually get some abstract messages to come through. So that would be interesting, because then I'd have to get creative and interpret it. But sometimes, you know, for me personally, what I've learned is anything that makes me feel a certain way, or where I have or experience a flow state, is where I feel passionate or aligned. And I like to do a lot of different things. I know a lot of people say focus your energy on one thing, which I do, but at the same time, I like a lot of variation. Oh, I'm missing a stack of cards here. Pile number 1, guys. But to me, like, I can do different things, but my energy operates the same in all of the things. It's like the energy flow for me is what I pay attention to when it comes to knowing what feels right. Pile number 2. Okay, Jesus. Pile number 2, what the heck? Pile number 3. I'll make an exception. Hopefully I have space for all of the cards here. And they got 1. That's nice. And pile number 4, please. Where are they meant to shine? Ooh, the cards have a specific card to choose. That's why they're taking so long to shuffle. Oh, there's 1 card. Okay. That's an interesting card. Again, we got some abstract messages coming through. All right, pile number 1, please. You got 2. Good for you. Pile number 2, please. But, oh, hunger. I did get an astrology reading some time ago, and he was right. He was pretty much right about everything that I would be good at. So, yeah, I love astrology too. Pile number 3, please. Whoop. And pile number 4. Pile number 4. Okay. So I think this is going to be a powerful reading, because I'm like, it's getting straight to the point of like what you're here, kind of like your dharma, your career, what you can be successful at. It's all wrapped up into one reading. So I don't know, for some people, maybe it'll be like things like motherhood or having a family, but I don't know. We're always called to do like different things. Is this for pile 1? Pile 1? Okay. Pile number 1, please. different things at different points in time in life. Pile number 2, please. Pile number 3. Pile number... Gosh, that card keeps coming out. And pile number 4. And that's an abstract card. I'm like, how am I supposed to interpret that? Pile number 4, please. Okay. I have royalty. And now we'll do some more. Pile number 1, please. Okay. Pile number 2, please. Oh, okay, it's not 5. Pile number 2, please. I might pull another one. Oh, you got 2. Pile number 2. Pile number 3, please. Okay. I think I saw that. And I was gonna say pile number... Okay, we got too many. Pile number 4, please. Oh, okay. Messy. And then can I get one more for pile number 1? Just to even the playing field here. Oh, you got 2. Look at that. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get this arranged. And you know what my motivation is? Usually I eat before this, which I don't know. I feel like I operate better on an empty stomach when I do these readings. So I'm like so I whipped up some dinner and I'm like, okay, eat afterwards. Eat afterwards, don't eat before. Because that way it's kind of like my motivation to like stay focused and organized and yeah, efficient. Because now well, they say food shouldn't be a reward, right? It's fuel. But I'm like, let's not get it twisted. Especially if you have a prominent Venus in your chart somewhere or a second house, you like food, okay? Period. So that shouldn't be an experience you deprive yourself of. Ooh, look at this. Mustard with the red. And so funny, I was talking about Elvis, but this takes me back to the 70s. For sure. It was just, I don't know, it was sad how he died. I don't know, just made me sad. Because he was obviously a very sensitive guy and very talented, passionate. He just broke all the ceilings. He didn't do what everyone else told him to do. He didn't care. But the thing he was terrible at was money. That's why you always got to get your finances in check. Finances are no joke. Oh, it's a little... I have to flip these cards. So it's symmetrical. Yeah, so summer is done for a lot of people. Some people have started school already, so curious to know where you're at with your summer. Did it feel like a summer? Was it feeling like a good summer? It's not technically over until my birthday, so keep enjoying your summer until the equinox hits. Okay, let's see. Okay. Why is... Didn't I just flip this? Oh! Oh my gosh, I didn't need to flip them around. Do you know how you have those moments where you're just kind of slow? And you're like, oh, that's so embarrassing. So I realized it wasn't... I didn't need to flip it around. It's symmetrical. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a long pile prep. Y'all are probably fast forwarding through this like, all right, on to the next, please. And I don't blame you. All right, girl, get this together. How did this happen here? My gosh, it's so touchy. Okay. I'm excited about this reading. Okay, let's do the crystals, please. Very crooked. Push this down. But, Elvis' story fascinates me because I'm like, people are, obsessed with him just like they're obsessed with Marilyn Monroe, and both of them had, like, such tragic stories, and I'm like, "Why are we so obsessed with tragic stories?" Even Princess Diana. We're more obsessed with, bad endings than we are with good ones. Or a peaceful one, at least. The intrigue of drama. I think we also there's something about, like, when someone dies, it's seemingly before their time, right? It's obviously their time, but when someone dies so early, it's like sends a shockwave of memory. It triggers something in people and in society. Okay, oh my gosh. It's a little crooked in some areas. I can't quite see it. I can just sense it ever so slightly. It's like this one needs to be pushed down. Guys, align me with the energies of pile number 1, please. Which one is it? It's this one. Pile number 2, please. Oh, it's this guy. Whoa, exploding. Okay. Calm down, Crystal. It's okay. Pile number 2. This guy likes to be picked. And pile number... I hope my stomach isn't growling too much throughout this. This is going to be funny. You can't really hear it, though, with the mic. It doesn't pick it up that much. Ouch, that's my hand. Pile number 4, please. Oops. No, don't hit my cards. I got a system going down here. Hold on. I feel something. Oh, okay. What is it? You? Or is it you? It's like a weird tug. It's like, come here. And then it kind of goes quiet. And then it's like, come here. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but we'll go with it. Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the pile preparation. So let me go ahead and introduce the piles to you. We have pile number 1 with the pink agate. We have pile number 2 with the appetite. We have pile number 3 with the Amazon Knights. And we have pile number 4 with the hematite. Make sure to take your time, inhale and exhale deeply. Meditate on which pile or piles resonates the best with you. Here is your singing bowl. Okay, pile number 1, if you chose the pink agate, we'll start with you. Hi, pile number 1, if you chose the pink agate, this is your reading. So as usual, I will read your crystal first and then your cards. Okay, so where are you meant to shine? We're about to find out. I'm excited. Okay, well, I will describe the sensation. I honestly don't know how abstract these readings are going to be because I'm like, we could literally get a message about where you're meant to shine, and we'll probably get some clear messages from the cards, but it might also be abstract because sometimes where you're meant to shine is kind of abstract and it has more to do with an energetic alignment than it does with what you're doing or a role you're playing. So the first thing I'm getting is I keep seeing like rope or string. It's giving me a sensation of getting tangled up in something or feeling tangled. It could literally have something to do with like fashion, like maybe I'm getting like that sensation of fabric, string, sewing. So maybe some of you in this pile, you're very creative with your hands. You know how to weave, you know how to make things with your hands, craft things with your hands. That could be something that's coming through. Let's see. I feel like it does have something to do with beauty. Sometimes that does come through with this crystal. So some of you may be called to work in the industry of beauty or just make something that's beautiful. So it most definitely has to do with an aesthetic, like whether it's you're designing something or you're performing or you're showing people how to do makeup. It's very aesthetic. Yes, I'm kind of being taken to because I was watching a Korean drama the other day. Someone shopping at a like a makeup, what do you call it? A makeup kiosk. Like they're getting makeup from the store. So there might be also something about you put on makeup for people as well. Show people how to put on makeup. You put on you put their makeup on them. You dress people. Yes. Yeah, I think we're definitely I'm getting artists in for this pile. So I'm seeing like a painting or someone's making I'm seeing the painting, but yeah, some of you most definitely have like third house magic energy here where you have the ability to use your hands and make things really beautiful. Very skilled with using your hands. What else? The feeling or the sensation of like or I guess the idea that's coming to my head is Illusion. So I think some of you in this pile, you're here to create an illusion like this, like a magician, like create this illusion of allure and beauty. Some of you may also be chefs here. Maybe you have the ability to cook something. I mean, I'm getting a lot of beauty, like it looks very beautiful, but you might be able to cook something that tastes like really sweet or pastries. Yeah, pastries, sweet. This is very Venusian energy I'm getting for this pile. Very sweet, very beautiful. So you might have a prominent Venus placement. You might want to check where your Venus is placed. If you're into Vedic astrology, I would most definitely check your Dasamsha chart and see where your Venus is placed, because that will let you know if you're like if you have something when it comes to interior design or artistry or painting. It just goes to show you that that's where you want to invest your time and energy into building your skills, because you're going to be really, really good at it. You're going to be a star at it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move forward to your cards. We'll pull these. Oh, you got 3. Did I see that before? So we'll pull your cards first, and then I'll pull those last. We have here Brigid, inner strength, move back to wholeness. Excuse me. Move back to wholeness, recognize that you have power. Okay, well, it's so funny because I remember pulling this for one of the readings and just thinking she's stunning with her green eyes and her red hair. Very strong complementary colors. So yeah, there may be something about beauty. Some of you might actually be models as well. So you might have the ability to model. Yeah, her eyebrows look really good. Like, I'm really noticing her makeup, and I've never noticed that before. So like, hair and makeup, that string might also be what I was seeing. Hair and makeup. Some of you have the ability, even with how she's holding the fire, to me, it's like, it reminds me of a makeup palette. Yep. So Brigid, inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit like a strong feminine, fierce energy for this pile. So I feel like you have like some really strong feminine qualities. So, I mean, if we were to take this card literally, there might be something. I mean, it says inner strength, so that makes me think of magnetism and an inner feminine energy. So you have a strong inner feminine energy, which means you may be very in tune with your creativity as well. You may also be able to teach people how to be in tune with their femininity as well. That's something. It says move back to wholeness. So you show people how to kind of like put the pieces back together in their lives and recognize their power. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. We have here ritual honoring cycles root chakra. Yeah, so a lot about femininity again. So cycles, this is about femininity, or like for feminine cycles, it would be young girl to a young woman to like a wife to a mother. So those are like the different cycles to, you know, the point where you no longer can bear kids, like cycles. So this is about femininity and feminine cycles, most definitely. Yeah, whatever you guys are meant to shine, it's very feminine. It's very feminine. It has a lot to do with like being around women and showing women how to be in tune with themselves. Root chakra is about the body as well. Root chakra, it's about our physical, physical growth. Yeah, so root chakra, again, the physical experience. So this is, again, it's bringing me to tactile, feminine experiences like putting on makeup, dresses, and anything created in the physical that's connected to femininity. Like you can design shoes, you can design bags, but it's like for the feminine here. We also have here, look at that, the gift of dance, Ara chakra, again, about the body. It says, you are so beautiful to me. Yeah. So for this pile, your gift is beauty. It has to do with beauty. We're getting a lot about the body. So dress to body, put on makeup. This is actually one of my favorite cards in terms of connecting to beauty. Because, I mean, it literally says, you are so beautiful to me. And this woman, like, she has makeup on. Like, she's done up in this imagery. Yep. So some of you also may just show women how to be more in tune with their bodies, take care of their bodies. It could be something to do with yoga or dancing or some kind of feminine dance or feminine traditional dance as well. You can teach them. Yeah. So most definitely delve into your intuition because it's going to be different for everybody. But yeah, it's something to do with the feminine body, most definitely. Okay, next we have here, look at that, Don Juan. Some of you are literally dancers in this pile. Oh my goodness. Spotlights your positive seductive qualities. Yeah, you guys are about teaching women and femininity. So like you could be a feminine coach. You can show people how to be in healthy relationships. You could be a dating coach. You could show women. It could have something to do with dance. Anything expressive with like the femininity and the feminine body, most definitely. Makeup, dress. I've said all of those things. It says here, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So yeah, it's like romantic attraction. There's a lot of romance around this pile. So maybe showing people how to be, again, relationships. Yeah, just showing women how to be more in tune with themselves and enjoy their bodies. You may create music as well. Write music, create music. Next we have here is direction, guardian, choose your path. So this is just a beautiful message from your guides to let you know that there's like you guys are multi-talented at different things. So it just depends like where you're at in your life, like what you're interested in. So at one point in your life, maybe you're interested in singing. And then another point in your life, you're interested in fashion. And then another point in your life, you're interested in maybe being a coach to people. It's just, you have choice here. You have options available to you. We also have here house 5. Yeah, creativity for this pile. Mutable, surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. The signs are Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So Virgo and Pisces are the feminine signs, and then the masculine signs are Gemini and Sagittarius. So this is about flexibility, like changing energy. In creativity and art, it's always changing. Like when it comes to makeup, dress, dance, you're always coming up with new ideas all the time. It's a very creative field. So wherever you're supposed to be, it's supposed to be a creative, mutable field where things are changing all the time, because this helps to keep your energy flowing. So you always have like inspiration and ideas going. You're always creating new things. So anything that's too stagnant, where it's just like one job or one task, is going to be really boring for you. We also have here secrets. Yep, she's also the beauty. So this takes me directly to the mystique of women. So there's something, some of you might actually be actors or pursuing an acting career. So actors are they have to be very flexible to change, right? To change their energy, to change their looks, their appearance. They have to be available to be whatever. So that's what this energy is giving me. It's like, be available to change, to be whatever, to be mutable. So that's what you're meant to be. It's like a mystery. It's like you're going to go through like cycles, like evolution. You're going to transform. You personally, as well as what you do, is very transformative. Okay, so there's a lot of 3s here. So we have here 31, we have here 39, and 3, 9 adds up to 12, which breaks down to 3. So again, very good with the hands, very expressive, quite creative, strong 3rd house. Even Gemini energy is very, like it's mutable energy. So it has this ability to transform, to change, and be many different things. All of these energies do. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. So if you have that in your chart, especially if you have that somewhere around the 5th house, it's a really strong sign. Or most definitely check what's in your 5th house and see like what planets there give you clarity about your creativity. So we also have here home. Oh, yeah, some of you are most definitely interior designers here. So home, this doesn't just literally mean home. It's like feminine energy again, because that's what the home, inner. We have inner strength, inner feminine energy. Inner is also home, because you think about the home, that's where the feminine energy takes over because it's like that inner personal space. So you know how to make a space very beautiful. Anything also done at the home would be your thing, like designing kitchens, designing clothes, makeup, anything where you do in your personal space. You have the ability to kind of create beauty here. Yeah, look at all these colors. So yeah, beauty is most definitely your gift. So 2 and 1 also adds up to 3. There you go. You guys are very innovative, creative beings. So continue to be expressive with your energy. This is where you shine. All right, so cards we have here, get back to the basics. So this is probably advice cards. Get back to the basics. Um, to me, this is the basics about like think about your childhood dreams or think about what was your first dream or what you always wanted to do. That's what you're meant to do. So for me, I started drawing like at an early age. I knew pretty much right away it's what I wanted to do. My grandfather passed away when I was really young, but he would sketch, and I remember seeing it and thinking, I really want to do that. And eventually I taught myself how to do it. We also have here, also, it's a quill. Yeah, so we have literally artists in this pile as well, like painters, drawing, sculptures. We also have here happiness and well being. So you might also help people to establish with that Bridget card, you help people to establish like happiness and well-being in their life and just feel good and excited. And also it's connected to house 5 as well. Passion, play, children, confidence and creativity. We also have here wealth. How would I so where you're meant to shine, some of you maybe you're really good with finances or taking care of finances, or honestly we can pull some clarifiers about that. But yeah, probably one of the things is, I mean, with the beauty industry, for this pile, with the beauty industry, it can be very lucrative, very profitable, because it's like once you put a product out there and it's successful and you put it out there on the market, it takes off. So most definitely, I mean, that's a really good sign that you have the ability to create real wealth through investing in your creative gifts. And yeah, some of you may actually be good at, well, that was interesting. Look at what came out. Capricorn, Knight of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. Definitely feels like the wealth energy, huh? Okay, so let me go ahead and pull clarifiers for the wealth card just to clarify. It might be about money. Tell me more about the wealth card, please. So 2 is about connection, 1 is about the self. So be very self-expressive. Your stuff is meant to be experienced by a client or a customer. Customer service is going to be important. 4 is about grounding. It's also about, takes me to root chakra energy or creating, physically, tangibly creating. And this 3 and 1 adds up to 4 as well. Yeah. So it takes me to 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are here to physically create something. So we have here Jupiter 7th in the 7th in Cancer. Okay, we're gonna have to put clarifiers for that because that's an interesting energy. Jupiter is most definitely a wealth energy. So that has to do with relationships and people and customers. Again, I was talking about customers. And it's in the sign of Cancer, which actually connects to home as well. Interesting. And comfort. And feminine energy as well. Very feminine energy, mothering energy. Clarify the Jupiter in 7th. Oh, it's also exalted there. Interesting. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer in the 7th house. And we have wealth here. Very profitable. Tell me more about the wealth, please. 2 of Swords reversed. Tell me more about the wealth card. Okay, maybe that's like a little bit of mediator. We have the Death card reverse, which is about... Tell me more about the wealth card. What is this energy here? I got 10 of Pentacles. We like to see that. And the 2 of Cups. So that might be the customers, right? Obviously 7th house energy. Clarify the 2 of Cups for me, please. Yeah, it's pretty obvious what you guys are here to do, so I'm not really going to pull clarifiers in that, but we'll see what other energies want to come through, like advice or whatnot. Clarifier for the 2 of Cups, please. What is that about? Almost came out. Hermit reversed. Okay. It's maybe about being seen in front of an audience. 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups. Okay. Ooh, hi. And the 5 of Swords. Swords energy reversed again. Anything else you want to tell me about the Jupiter in Cancer in the 7th house here? Where you're meant to shine. Maybe this is like a more abstract. Oh, we got 4 pentacles. I was just talking about that. Okay. These energies are very interesting. I almost want to say, this pile, you have like a high potential for wealth to come into your life. See, 2 of Swords. That's the in-between, or having to decide something. Death card. It's about change. Let's reverse. And the 2 of Cups. And then the 2 of Wands. Well, I mean, without question, I think one of your... You are meant to be... Some of you are most definitely meant to be seen in front of an audience. So this is important, is to just like maybe invest in... If you're camera shy, time to not get camera shy. Tell me more about the wealth card here. Okay. Oh my gosh, these cards are all over the place. Oh, I literally threw that card. Temperance. Okay. Well, Temperance is connected, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay. That's Jupiterian energy. Find the right balance, and things will work to your benefit. Is this advice? Maybe. Anything else you want to tell me about the wealth card, guides? 9 of Pentacles. And clarify the 9 of Pentacles. We'll end this here. Ooh. Was that there? Queen of Cups, Pentacles. 4 Cups. Okay. I feel like it's advice for this pile to make sure, just again, just kind of reaffirming, make sure you're being seen, or your stuff is being seen, or your product is being seen somewhere. Otherwise, so yeah, I mean, some of you may, being good with your money is a skill that every person needs. So most definitely, actually you have the root chakra here with the ritual honoring cycle. So you guys most definitely do have the ability to bring in like physical, tangible wealth, especially if you have a strong like Venus, because, or 11th house, quite possibly, because and Venus, okay, sorry, I'm like in my head, but if you have a strong Venus or 11th house, it does whatever is in the 11th house is also aspecting the 5th house. So it's granting you both the ability to be creative as well as build long-term wealth. So, yeah. Yep. Okay, so any advice for pile number 1, guys? Pluto, 11th house. Look, I was just talking about that. That is very weird. Okay, we have Pluto in the 11th house in Aries. Wow. So that's the leader in the power energy. Power sign and a power energy in the 11th house of relationships, of networking, and like-minded people. So I was seeing like the 4 of Cups. It was kind of showing me, again, make sure your stuff is being seen by people. So this is the advice that the guides like want to put out towards you, because you guys are meant to be seen. Like your beauty, whatever gifts you're talented or creative with, it's meant to be in front of people. It's meant to be seen. You can't just hide away and keep your paintings away from the world. Like put it out into the world. Start selling it, showing it to people, and networking. Also, the 11th house makes me think of have your hands in different pots as well. So like be a part of different groups. So sometimes with the 5th house, and even with the 3s all over, it's like you're multi-talented. You're good at many different things. So you might be the type of person who You you create a makeup line, and then you also act part-time, and you're also a dance teacher part-time. So it's very important for you guys to be a leader with this Pluto and Aries amongst many different groups of people. Yeah, and people who most definitely relate to the gifts, like who are so interested in wanting to experience the gift that you're offering towards them. Can I get a clarifier advice for pile number 1, please? Advice for pile number 1. Ooh, you got a relationship card. We got here, my partner is everything I wished for and more. So how would I interpret that? Okay, yeah, this is the 11th house energy again. So the people you work with, it's important for you guys to work with people who value your gifts and who most definitely see you as a leader. So this person should value, my partner is everything I wish for and more. So most definitely, I don't get this card too often. Most definitely take the time to make a wish list about what kind of work partnerships you're interested in experiencing. But also any kind of relationship in general, it's good to make a love list about what you're wanting to manifest into your life. But they're saying you're gonna get everything you wished for. My partner is everything. I have not ever seen this. Have I seen this card? I have not seen this card. My partner is everything I wished for and more. Most definitely, I'm getting that expansive wealth, Wheel of Fortune, 11th house, Venusian energy for this pile. You get to have what you want so long as you believe in it. And yeah, partnership is very important for you to be successful. We also have here, I manage my time like a boss and everyone wonders how I do it all. So you guys are meant to be bosses with that sun energy and that Pluto and Aries. Yeah, so make sure you're building up and you're investing in yourself to become a leader. Invest in leadership coaching, leadership courses, leadership books, anything where you can build your skill of being, or just do things where you're at the front of it. And yeah, your success will prosper. Okay, so pile number 1, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. I hope you guys enjoyed that and have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. If you chose the Appetite, this is your reading. So as usual, I'll read your crystal first and then your cards. So where are you meant to shine? We are going to find out. Okay, so the first thing I'm being taken to, this obviously looks like an ocean. Look at that. It's so beautiful. But I'm being taken to like National Geographic and studying the natural habitat. So like biology, geography. I think most definitely some of you in this pile have a beautiful connection to the earth. And to natural cycles and natural habitats is what I'm getting. But also the energy in general feels very observant, very studious. So some of you may be pursuing a degree, I don't know, within the medical field. And maybe you're going to work in a lab where you study like looking through a telescope, or you study some kind of organic matter. Yeah. Some of you might be like hardcore or not. I was watching this guy on the show and he identifies with being an environmentalist. So some of you might identify with being an environmentalist, wanting to save the earth, wanting to create conservation is the word. Am I using that word right? Conservation. But helping us to conserve our resources. So I'm seeing a lot about using our resources correctly for this pile. Our natural resources. Yeah, I'm not surprised. With Appetite, it is a very intelligent crystal. That's the energy. Like, it's a very knowledgeable crystal. So most definitely, the people in this pile, you're being called to study something. Like, study something. Like, I'm seeing people, like, some of you in this pile most definitely have the ability to pursue, like, a bachelor's, a master's, a PhD, a lot of schooling is what I'm seeing. You might be going through, like, 7 years of school or medical school. That's gotta be fun. Yeah, really smart, really intelligent. You know your facts is what I'm getting. Very good at memorizing facts and information. But also some of you are just like very intuitively you understand how things naturally operate as well. Because I keep seeing someone who's like in the experience of studying the organic matter, like they're in the experience of it. They want to be. It might just be something you're very in tune with. The final message that wants to come through, I feel like this is the final message, anyways, is the ability to like put things together that were broken. I mean, because this thing looks so shattered, and then looks like a puzzle piece. Looks like stained glass. So maybe some of you in this pile, you have the ability to just kind of put pieces together, or like hodgepodge things together. And kind of patch it up. Yeah, I keep seeing, or like someone who's studying, you might study, I don't know, animals, creatures, biology, earth science, geography. Just feels very organic. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at your cards and see where are you. Where are you meant to shine? Sorry, I got distracted. So we have your Mercury, open communication, get the weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. Okay, so most definitely, I mean, that makes sense. With the appetite, it's blue, and appetite is very knowledgeable, very intelligent. I was saying you guys memorize facts as well. We have Mercury here, very intelligent. Yeah, so you guys be very good at just very good communicators. So most definitely think about wherever your Mercury is sitting in your chart. But he has the medical sign on him, which is interesting. I don't know if that's like, it's like a similarity. It's not the exact same thing, but isn't that the medical sign? So maybe we have some doctors in this pile here. So your mind is very powerful. I think you do have the ability to memorize a lot of facts and ideas, but your communication skills are just very powerful and prominent in terms of what you're here to do. So anywhere where you get to communicate is something where you're going to shine, somewhere where you're going to shine. We also have here 22, I'm the light of my soul, third eye chakra. Okay. Oh, this is kind of taking me to the biology because look, she has the water around her, and then there's a dolphin in the background and a well. It's hard to see from there, but yeah, so something maybe also about natural matter and feeling intuitively connected to the natural organic. I'm the light of my soul, third eye chakra. We'll probably come back to it, but I'm most definitely getting that biology energy from this card. We also have here hero, heroine, light attribute, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Shadow attribute, escapism, and a full sense of heroism. So some of you are meant to like travel for a living, or sorry, just I guess that came out. So some of you, you're being called to travel for a living and maybe go to different places. Yeah, they're literally like climbing a mountain here. So some of you maybe like hikers, or I don't know, what do people do out in nature? They walk, they hike, they climb. Yeah. Yeah, so some of you have this strong desire to like go on your own personal journey. Maybe you're vloggers. So with this Mercury, I most definitely see people like taking the camera and going to different places and vlogging their experiences. I don't know, maybe you'll be on the National Geographic channel where they're watching you live this experience of being in nature. So with this combination, I most definitely see vloggers, or even someone on the National Geographic channel, because I kept seeing National Geographic, which I think is significant because I was thinking about someone who studies geographical, or geography and biological matter in connection with communicating about it, because that's exactly what National Geographic is. So I feel like you guys are here to study and experience organic matter as well as communicate about it and your experiences, journal about it, perhaps vlog about it. Yeah, 22 can be very creative. Master number, they're the visionary. So I think you guys are, some of you have the ability, like you're going to be like places people have only wished they could go to. And you're the one who's like, you've created this vision. Maybe you have a very powerful vision board where you're like, I'm going to go to this location, I'm going to have this experience. But most definitely this is like where you're meant to shine. So this is an experience that people are going to enjoy you doing. We also have here hermit. Wow, you guys really do keep to yourself. Seek solitude to focus intently on inner life. Serves personal creativity. Shadow attributes is withdraws from society out of the fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. Yeah, so I think whatever you guys are meant to do, it could be very much entrepreneurial. I don't know why I keep I keep going to career. But this is also where you're meant to shine. So the thing is, to me, wherever you're meant to shine, you're going to make money at most likely. But you could also be very good writers as well with this hermit energy and the Mercury energy. Very knowledgeable. So you have the ability to maybe like write stories, like with this 22, you write stories. You guys are very much, this feels like 12th house energy where you're behind the scenes doing something very creative and then you bring it out into the world. So you can be very introspective. You could be studying yourself. Most definitely for this pile, it's like whatever you want to do is where you're being called to do. Like you're meant to live a very unique life where you get to do things that you enjoy personally and go on this journey and follow your passion with what you want to create for yourself. And this is where you're meant to shine. We also have here teacher. Okay, so you are the communicator. Look at that. Every time I think about teacher, I think about Mercury. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Yeah. And look what he's holding. He's holding an earth. So some of you actually might be like teachers where you talk about organic matter as well. Science teacher, geography teacher, earth science teacher. Did I say that? Biology teacher. Yeah. So whatever you guys do, look at the colors. They're exactly the same. You have the ability to communicate about it. With a hermit, this is the pile of the communicators. You guys have a phenomenal way of communicating about what you're experiencing and helping people learn about that experience as well. So there also might be multiple energies. You might be called to be a teacher, but at the same time, do your own thing behind the scenes that other people aren't watching. And then also go on your adventures, perhaps. We have here Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Yeah. So this is like right in line with that. You guys are meant to follow your passions. Wherever you're passionate, this is where you shine. So this pile, most definitely be unapologetic about living a very unique lifestyle and thinking about whatever it is you desire and you want to do. Just follow that path because it's going to unlock so many doors for you. To me, when you follow your passion, you're shining, you're igniting your soul and your energy is just radiating and you naturally magnetize to you opportunities that feel in alignment with you and feel really good and really healthy. Yeah, so that's like that sacral chakra energy with that orange. And ignite that fire. Yeah, follow your fire, follow your passion, listen to your gut in terms of what you feel excited about doing. We also have here Pisces. Okay. Clarified by Scorpio. What? Whoa. Well, you guys, again, intimacy, that's interesting. How would I interpret this? These do feel like the same energies. That's so interesting. You guys got like the Virgo communicator, airy energy, and then you have a lot of water energy too. Yeah, so you guys are most definitely meant to be very creative in what you're doing. It's like your passion, but strong feminine energy of like flowing creativity in terms of what you're here to create. Pisces and Scorpio both have in common emotions and the intuition. Yeah. So you guys are most definitely meant to explore. I want to get clarifiers for this energy here. I've never pulled these two together before. So I'm fascinated. um, but I most definitely see this pile. You have multiple things that you're good at. And one of them is you could be the type of person who psychologically, you could write like stories or books here, be very creative about stories and books, but also help people to work through their emotions as well. With this water energy, very strong, listen to their intuition. Yeah. Whoa. But it's also water energy, so maybe a connection to biology as well. Okay, so we also have here Danu Assurance and another blue card with the number 10. Yeah, so that's about, to me, this is about following your own path. It reminds me of Swati, and Swatis tend to be very independent. Swati is actually in the sign of Libra, but they have this, like Libra and Aries are two sides of the same coin. So Swatis, they go their own independent route. They like to be like quirky and weird and different. They're perfectly fine with following their own unique path. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what these cards reveal. Diamond. You'll be receiving a precious or giving a precious gift. Okay, so some of you most definitely have the ability to create them because I always get Venusian energy from this. So you have the ability to create something very beautiful. We're gonna have to look into that because that's interesting. You are the diamond. You are the gift. You are the gift. Just give yourself. And people feel like you're a gift. You're one of a kind. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. We have the most difficult part of a situation is over. Rainbow. Okay, some of you are counselors in this pile. I'm starting to see that. With this Scorpio, Pisces, and the teacher energy, it's like you help people get in tune with their emotions. Some of you are natural counselors here. Without question. And I think you also give people assurance. You help people find maybe the confidence within themselves. Oops, sorry. Passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Yeah, personal empowerment most definitely makes me think about like someone's ability to be a coach and like help people work through fine-tuning their own power. But I'm getting a lot of creativity too. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, I just bit my lip. That was weird. Random. Can I get a clarifier for the diamond, please? What is this about, guides? Look at that. Star card. You are. Didn't I say that's the same energy too? And I kept pointing to that. Isn't that funny? Look at that. That's the exact same energy. Wow. So you guys are, whatever you do, like the words you say are very, very healing for people. Very, very healing for people. I feel like you understand the people, the psyche, the psychology of people on like the deepest level. The most intuitive level. You can kind of show people how to work through their struggles. Tell me more about the diamond. Yeah, so it says you will be giving and receiving the gift. So that's about showing people, I think even the rainbow here. Okay, yeah, some of you are most definitely counselors. Helping people overcome difficult situations. So some of you are counselors, most definitely, and you help people overcome their trauma, their limiting beliefs, and their struggles. You help them find their hero journey. Yeah, and one, again, assurance. You help people feel reassured within themselves and following their own path. Tell me more about the diamond, guides. Knight of Cups, yeah, helping people work through their emotions. Yep, and the Hierophant. Okay, teacher. Energy. Counselors. Okay, so let's go ahead. Clarify for the, not the diamond. Clarify for this pile, guides. Where are they meant to shine? We have Pluto and Scorpio in the 6th house. So helping people to heal. Yeah, so you guys are here to kind of help people heal. Go through transformative experiences that are very, you know what? Remember the last message I said about helping people putting things together, like hodgepodging? Because whenever I look at this crystal, I always see it looks like fractured pieces and then you put it back together. It's like helping people to piece their life together is what you're here to do. Pluto and Scorpio. Yeah, that's the healing energy. So it's like go through this transformation, find that strong inner will, that inner power when it comes to their emotions. And then 6th house is the healing house. 6th house is the house of a lot of difficulties that people go through as well. Yeah, where is pile number? Yeah, with the Knight of Cups, yeah, it's like you offer people a cup. You know, you hold that space for people to share and express their emotions. Tell me more about where pile number 2 is meant to shine, please. 3 of Pentacles. Yep. So working amongst people. Tell me more about the 3 of Pentacles, please. Tell me more. We have here Pluto. I said Pluto, but I meant the Tower. But yeah, it's the same energy. Yeah, you're here to help people transform their lives. Wow. That's intense. And we have your Six of Pentacles, yeah. Kind of like a saving grace to people. You help people get the weight off of their chest. It says, get the weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. Sorry, what was this? Ten of Swords. Yeah, so communication is most definitely your gift here with the King of Swords. And the Ten of Swords is about healing. So that just reaffirms it. You guys are healers. Straight up. Because when I saw this energy, I was like, wait a second. Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of I went wayward with it. I don't know. Maybe some of you are interested in biological matter and understanding that, but maybe I was getting a lot of biology because I was Scorpio, Pisces, water. Maybe I was picking up that energy, but I was interpreting it differently. I mean, I guess the way I could pull my vision in, let's see if I can sink into it and see if I can get any more details about where you're meant to shine or how it's going to unfold for you to some degree. Well, I kept talking about organic matter. It's like being up close and personal in the experience of it. So yeah, I feel like that's about getting deep and personal with people on the deepest experiences. That's how it translates. Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, you most definitely help people piece together those like broken pieces of their life, their struggles, the conflict. You help them to find a way to resolve it. This is very beautiful because not a lot of people have the ability to hold this much space for other people in terms of like helping them connect with their emotions. Like Pisces and Scorpio, that's as deep as it gets. That's as deep as it gets. And I feel like that's quite fearless. Can you tell me more about the Ignite Your Passion? What's this about? Leo. Help people find their strength. Tell me more. Seven of... Yeah. See the truth. See through the illusions. Yeah, that's about personal empowerment. And we have Ten of Swords again. So it pretty much keeps going in the same direction. You guys are meant to help people heal. You guys are healers. You're meant to help people heal. Without question, find their personal power, their strength, and break through the illusions of life, seeing past, you know, the illusions when it comes to their emotions. Because sometimes our emotions can create illusions for us. Well, pretty much all of our emotions are illusions if you really think about it. But you help people to see like the truth, the reality of what, like their personal power, what they can take on, and understand that it's an illusion because it's this mental distress. It's not wands, right? It's swords. So it's mental. It's a mental experience. So yeah, I was saying did I say psychologist? Yeah, I said that earlier. So that is what you guys are meant to do. Okay, I hope I hit it. I got all the necessary points that needed to be made. If some of you are interested in studying biology, have fun with that too. Okay, so let's go ahead and get clarifiers or advice for pile number 2. Advice for pile number 2, please. Okay. So we have here, everywhere I look, I see prosperity. Okay. And it says here, I am surrounded by supportive people who believe in me. Okay. Yeah. So pay attention to your support system. That's going to be very important in terms of you feeling like you are wherever you're meant to shine. That you are the people that your community is very important to you for you to feel supported. So tribe, family, people, your connections. And everywhere I look, I see prosperity. So this is about being grateful for all of the positive, beautiful experiences in life. About question. And then let me just pull some more with the tarot. And then we would go ahead and end that. Yeah, so 2 and 2, 22 adds up to 4, which is about grounded, being grounded. I feel like you help people get grounded within themselves. So they're not letting their thoughts or their emotions take over. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Advice for pile number 2, guys. I don't know. I always forget what pile I'm on. We have here the Magician. Okay. Clarify the Magician for me, please. What's this energy about? Oh, a lot. We have your 3 of Wands and 5 of Swords. Okay. Interesting, because I was looking at this card and I kind of wanted to see what part it played into this. I almost feel too, like, to some degree, the way that you work with people for some of you might be a very unique experience that you create for them without question. But the guides want you to focus on understanding how to use your tools. Use all of your tools available to you. Use all your tools. I feel like this pile. I feel like, well, yeah, I feel like everyone's multi-talented, but I feel like you guys have multiple skills. That's what it is. You have multiple skills that are necessary in helping you to create this experience that you're successful at. And most definitely with all of this intuitive energy with the Scorpio and Pisces, it's like you most definitely have to be very fluid to change and experiences. So use the skills and tools that are necessary at that point in time when you feel called to use it. They also want you to reflect and take the time to visualize, with that 22 here, visualize the experience that you want to create for yourself. Tell me more about this Magician energy here. Leo, Mars and Leo in the 9th house? Okay. Okay, that's about spirituality, being a teacher, knowledge, Mars and Leo. So, I feel like for some of you, because I was being called to like travel, right, and seeing someone who was going on their own journey, I think the more you invest into your own journey in terms of discovering the parts of yourself, how your emotions work, how to be an effective communicator, the more you open and expand to this experience of learning about, we got here, Leo, yourself, the more valuable you're going to be when it comes to being able to give this experience to other people. So that's why for this pile, the more you invest into yourself, in your own hero's journey or heroine's journey, and you follow your passions, the more you're going to be able to show people how to do the same, how to own their power, how to own their emotions in a very beautiful and healthy way. So I think it's actually is very important for this pile. If you have any other unique creative endeavors, because we have here 22, you guys are, I think, multi-talented here. If you have any other creative endeavors that you're wanting to pursue, most definitely do that wherever you feel called to be creative. But this is part of your, I want to say your destiny is to help other people work through their stuff. But the way that I always tell people, you teach people what you know. That's what it is. You teach people what you know. It's not really useful to go to school and study and be like, okay, well, I've acquired the knowledge. Some of you with this 9th house energy, you do, because that can be about like a PhD. Some of you do have the ability to go and seek and acquire knowledge. If that's what you feel called to, absolutely go do it. I pursued a degree and I absolutely loved going to college. It was a great experience for me. So if that's what you feel called to do, go do it. If it educates yourself on how the world works, most definitely do that. But with that, it's so funny. I always get the 9th house with that 3rd house. Or sorry, 3 wands. Most definitely go and explore and experience. Like go on your own journey, explore, learn about the world, learn about how you are in the world. And the more you're going to be able to give this experience to other people. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here at pile number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a beautiful day or evening. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the Amazonite, this is your reading. So as usual, I'll read your crystal first and then your cards. So where is it you are meant to shine? So most definitely this is like low key. I mean, it's basically a career reading, but it's also just in general where your energy is going to radiate the most in life. It's going to benefit you in all areas. To me, when your energy is radiating, prosperity comes in all forms. And abundance comes in all forms. Okay, so let us look into this. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing, hmm, I'm seeing a young girl. I get this vision a lot with this crystal. I'm just seeing someone sitting, thinking, reflecting, a young girl. So there's like feminine energy coming through here. I'm seeing a girl sitting, she's reflecting and she's thinking deeply about something. It's her composure to me that I'm fixated on. It's the way that she's holding herself so still. So I think some of the people in this pile, you have a gift of stillness. You have the ability to be very still and maybe very focused at what you're doing. She almost looks like she's frozen. I mean, that could be pictures. I mean, it could be modeling. Who knows? But um yeah, she looks very composed and still and very focused. It's so interesting how I get this same energy for this crystal. Different, like slightly different vision, but slightly the same. Her energy reminds me of young girl, very smart, very studious, very patient. This energy feels very patient, very focused. So it's like wherever you can utilize those skills is where you're going to shine. I think you guys are good at retaining information or directions. I'm getting a lot about taking directions. You guys are good at taking directions and applying them and like getting almost like the exact results you want to. Mm, some of you might, beauty might be your gift as well. I'm getting a lot of intelligence though. It's like she seems just really smart and she knows what she's doing. Hmm. Any more that wants to come through? I just get the sense that people like this girl. That she's very well liked. People like her, they respect her. She's the type of person you would look at you and you'd be like, "Okay, she got her ish together." Kinda like, I mean, it might be a trigger word, but like the perfect person, perfect girl. The perfect typical girl anyways. Maybe girl next door vibes too? Where would that energy shine? Anywhere? Maybe? You could where you're meant to shine is anywhere you want to. It's like you're running the show. Whatever you wanna do is what you can succeed at. Okay, let's go ahead and get, some actual information from the cards, please. So, the first card we have here is the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Wow. You guys got the miracle card. Okay, so most definitely for this pile, wherever you're meant to shine, you have the ability to like succeed at whatever you put your mind to. So, I mean, that's interesting. I feel like you guys have the ability to sort of manifest whatever you want. It says here, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Yeah, you guys are very much aligned in terms of like whatever you want, whatever you envision is what you can get for this group. We also have here the gift of creativity, sacral chakra. Okay, this is more additional information. Yeah, I think you guys just have like a natural innate ability to shine because we have this card where this guy, he's framed by two peacocks. And peacocks, the male peacock is all about standing out, right? He has all these pretty flowers. So for this pal, I think you're naturally, some of you are like quite naturally very attractive. And you also have this energy about you. You know what? I'm gonna say pretty much every one of you in this pile is attractive because it doesn't matter if you're physically, aesthetically, super attractive. Most definitely some of you are, but some of you are just, you have a lot of, like, sensual energy. It makes people it pulls people to you, it makes people drawn to you. So we have a magician here. And to me, this also makes me think about you have the ability to hypnotize or mesmerize people. That's what it is. You have the ability to mesmerize people at whatever you do or create. So some of you, you might be a singer, you might be a dancer, you might want to act, be a performer, you might have a camera presence, you might be a model. Whatever you do and you create, I feel like it involves your body and you, and your personality. This is where you shine. This is the shine group for this pile. This is the shine group. You guys just shine wherever you want to shine. We also have here I got this pile before. I always get a pile just like this. So we have companion, light attributes, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Yeah, there's something about like people really enjoying your energy and like you shadow attributes, betrayal by misusing confidence, loss of personal identity. People just like you. Companion, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. You do well in like many kind of connections. So this is the type of pile like you would have a boss. Like your bosses like you, your coworkers have a tendency to like you. I mean, if they don't, you're probably in the wrong field. But people just like you, is what I'm getting. They want to be your friend. They want to be your confidant. They want to be your boss. They might even want to be romantically involved with you. But either way, it's just they like you because it's companion energy. It's just like my sister. I think of her to some degree as my companion. Yeah, because you hold this energy about you, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Yeah, there's something about your energy that feels steady and unselfish. We also have here, I feel like you're a very balanced individual is what I'm getting. We have here drum, dream, and journey. Yeah. This pile, it's like whatever you want. What's your dream? That's your journey. Whatever your dream is, that's the journey you're supposed to experience. This pile, you have the ability to kind of like manifest whatever you want in terms of what you want to create because it's your energy. It's like wherever you go, you carry a certain kind of presence and energy with you that's very impactful. Like people remember you is what I'm getting. People remember you, they like you. Okay, we also have your Gemini energy. Yeah, people again with Capricorn. Yeah. So you have the Capricorn is about ambition, Gemini is about curiosity, working with people as well. You have the ability to be very successful, be very ambitious. So I was talking about take directions and it says methodical steps here. You have the ability to just kind of like, if someone says, do step 1, 2, 3, you have the ability to just kind of like do step 1, 2, 3, and then you find the success in it. Because you follow the steps. I feel like your energy is very focused and determined. So it's like, if you have a certain goal in mind, so long as you put in the effort, you get the results. Yeah, whereas some people, they have to be more maybe intuitive about their approach. I think your energy is very consistent and strong. So it's like, because of this, you get results, is what I'm getting. Ambition, again, look at that. So, yeah, this probably, whatever you want to do, you have the ability to be successful at it. It's like whatever you want to do. You have the ability to be successful. Good leadership skills, good people working skills is what I'm getting. Leadership, people working skills, people like you, people enjoy your presence, but you're also very good at what you do. You actually put in the practice and the ability to focus on it. And then we also have here Independence, Lilith. So to me, these colors are kind of the same. Yeah, this girl, she was alone and people were watching her at a distance. So there's something about you, like if you wanted to like for this pile, I'm most definitely getting like if you want to run your own company, you can do that. You can do that. You have this spirit about you where it's like very strong feminine energy. I'm also getting masculine energy, which I always get for this crystal, masculine and feminine energy. We're getting strong masculine and feminine energy. So it's like you have the ability to follow your intuitive creative pursuits, but you're very sturdy and like strong and consistent. Like this pile, I feel like you don't let your emotions overwhelm you when it comes to pursuing your goals. You just stay focused That's why you get results really quickly. Okay, we also have here marriage. We'll have to get an older woman. Okay. I think this is about, it's your energy. So again, something about connections, companion, marriage. Huh. I was talking about the romantic connections. I wonder. But people most definitely like you. You have this presence about you where people just really like you. They want to marry you. But with this older woman energy, I'm getting this is actually the energy I was getting. Even though I was seeing a young girl, she seemed like that girl in school who you would look up to. So there's a maturity about this pile. You just come off as very mature, even with that Capricorn energy. You come off as very mature. So it's like you come off, but it is what you are. You are very mature. It's your energy. So you just seem like really responsible, diligent, maybe even a little bit of an old soul to some degree, in a young body. But yeah, you're just kind of in tune with following your path. To me, like an older woman versus like a younger woman, because I'm most definitely feeling the spirit of someone who's like mature and older here. They would they don't care about what people think, so that's the Lilith energy. Like older people, they don't care about they don't care. They've already been on this planet long enough to be like, I don't care. I'm gonna do my thing. So it's like if you do your own thing, you're going to succeed. Like if you create an independent business, I think you have just natural boss skills. So even though people do like you, I think this is like the type of pile with that Capricorn energy. The thing why Capricorns are great leaders is because they know what it takes to be a good leader. And they often look at other leaders and they're like, what are you doing? Because they know how to be very good leaders. So they tend to be a little bit like judgmental towards bosses because they're hardwired to understand how to be a good leader. With that sun in the Capricorn especially, they're hardwired to understand how to be a good leader. They're very honorable leaders. They're some of the best leaders in terms of like running a company or anything like that. Okay, so tell me more about this marriage card. What's that about? We want to know. So I feel like this is the type of pile, like you might work for a company for a period of time and be successful at it, but then once you felt ready to take on your own business, you would just build a business and then you would build multiple businesses, is what I'm getting. Yeah, so this is the businessman card, which is funny. You guys are like natural businessmen. This is where you succeed. You're good with numbers. You're good with balancing your masculine and feminine energy. So you're intuitive. You know how to connect with your creative ideas and not abandon your feminine energy. Yet at the same time, you most definitely know how to... Capricorn is actually not a masculine, but I always think of it as masculine. It's actually feminine. Gemini is actually masculine. But yeah, the Knight of Swords, masculine energy, swords energy as well. So you guys also have the ability to, I think, communicate, be effective a communicator. But you guys get what it needs to get done. Like you guys are like quick. You get quick results because you're very much about like, okay, what do I need to do? And you apply what you learn right away. So wherever this energy is, you feel this ambition and this desire to be independent and creative. Wherever you feel this energy, like I have a creative idea. What are the steps? I'm focused. Wherever you put your determination in, you're going to be able to succeed. Period. You guys are just meant to be successful. Tell me more about the this is the marriage card, isn't it? Tell me more about the marriage card. I forgot I pulled it. Clarify for the marriage card. Tell me more about the marriage card. What is this about? Two of Pentacles. So that's, yeah, I think you guys are, to me, a marriage can also be a marriage of a business because it's like 7th house energy. So it's like business deals, a lot of contracts and business deals with other companies and whatnot. That's what I'm seeing here. Smart business here. This is the smart business pile. Can I get another clarifier for the marriage card? 7 of Cups. Any more clarifiers about the marriage card? Queen of Cups, Capricorn, like a devil card. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. I mean, with the Queen of Cups energy, make sure you're not abandoning your feminine energy. You guys have a lot of masculine energy for your pile, your energy. Very, very business-minded here. Ability to be very strong in business. So just make sure. I mean, this is about business deals and contracts. Like, you guys have the ability to just like be very successful about creating and merging with other people if you have an idea. Tell us more about this marriage card here. Sagittarius moon in the 9th house. Ooh, interesting. That's the independent. That's Lilith right there. Sagittarius moon in. Interesting. What does this make me think of? That's about being very independent and knowledgeable and expansive and creative. It's also the house of the guru, the teacher. So some of you are very intuitive teachers, like a Sagittarius in the 9th house. Are you kidding me? Some of you guys are like intuitive teachers. You're very intuitive teachers. So maybe you didn't have to study how to do it. You just kind of know how to do it. Moon and Sagittarius people are very much about, well, they can actually be about success because they come right before Capricorn. And they come right after Scorpio, which is about the height of success. Scorpios like a lot of, even though, yes, it is a water sign, they like a lot of material success. They're about building their wealth. And then after that comes the 9th house, where you're more open, you're more free and open to creating your success in the way that you want. And then comes the 10th house, or Capricorn energy, which is about corporations and bigger business. So I feel like you guys are like the independent entrepreneurs here for sure, or also just like powerful teachers, very inspiring, very philosophical. You can be very philosophical. Yeah. So let's go ahead and see, where is pile number 3 meant to shine, guys? So we have 3 and 8, 38. We have here, what else? 7. Okay, yeah, with the Holy Spirit and the 7 here, you guys most definitely get a lot of divine downloads. I think your mind is quite clear, or you have a very good, I don't know, Mercury, or your mind is just open to divinity. I don't know what the connection is in your chart, but you have like these ideas that are like very powerful in terms of knowing what you're going to be successful at. 29, 2 is about connection. 9 is about, that's definitely the 9 of Pentacles. That's the independent energy. 9, 10, 11, it's about self-mastery. And 3 and 8 adds up to 11, which is about self-mastery. So yeah, most definitely this pile, you're meant to kind of do your own thing and like master it. So with the Uranus in the Leo in the 5th, what is, you guys have very clean energy. That's very interesting. This is why your energy, this is why you have the ability to be successful. Your energy is very like direct. So it's like, you're the type of person, if you're in medical school, you're the best medical student. If you're pursuing an art degree, you're the best art student. It's like wherever you go, you create, like, your energy is just very direct. It moves towards it. I think you guys, I'm definitely getting generator energy for this pile. If you're a generator from the human design, you have the ability to just kind of like focus and go, go, go. Like get in a creative flow state and just keep going and being consistent and getting results. So Uranus, again, so that's like the intellectual genius in the 5th house in Leo. Yeah. You guys can generate, you guys have like a pitless availability for ideas of what you can do. Very creative. Lots of brilliant ideas in terms of what you can do. Very unique too. They stand out. Yeah. Tell me more about this Uranus in the 5th in Leo. I mean, most definitely center of attention, the head of it, meant to shine. Kind of a playful, yeah, very playful, intuitive energy. So that's that sacral chakra. It's like you have like very strong, some of you are most definitely either manifestor generators or generators in this pile. Like you have a strong sacral chakra, impulsive, creative energy. Okay, we have 9 of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Uranus in the 5th in Leo here. 4 of Wands. What are these energies? Are these supposed to be reversed? That's not really at a high enough distance. What is that about? Uranus in 5th. It's also about change. Yeah. Uranus in the 5th can be like, you might need quite a bit of change and shifts and trends. I'm getting like focus energy for this pile, but yeah, I think that independence is going to work for you in terms of like being an entrepreneur, creating your own ideas, or being like an independent contractor, because it's like you have the ability to just kind of be very fluid with your creativity. You need that. You need to be able to like do what you want, kind of thing. Leos are also very much leaders. Creative leader. Can I get a clarifier for the Uranus in the 5th and Leo, please? Six of Wands. Yeah, we know this pile has the ability to be successful at what they do. Any more? Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Swords. Okay. Okay, so I feel like I'm just getting from these cards with the 6 of Wands, 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. You have a lot of ideas. But your energy with that Capricorn as well, quite grounded, like very grounded for this pile. You're very grounded, so that's why you can create success. It's because you have a lot of strong, I don't know, you might have strong earth energy in your chart. But you're very grounded. It's like you know how to stay focused and take care of your needs and whatever needs to be taken care of when it comes to the business. Can I get a clarifier for the 9 of Cups? 5 of Cups. Okay. It's about working with emotions. Tell me more about the 9 of Cups. Okay. Maybe we're getting a little bit of advice too in this reading. 4 of Wands. What's this about? Okay. So your 4 of Wands was reversed and Page of Wands came out reversed. Your 9 of Cups was reversed, and the 5 of Cups came out reversed as well. Clarified by the, what is this? The Hangman upright. So a little bit of advice coming through. You guys do have a very strong, independent mindset when it comes to the things that you're wanting to create here. Most definitely the ability to be successful without question. But I think there's a little bit of a message of warning here when it comes to your emotions. So when the 9 of Cups is reversed, it's like kind of like we don't really believe in our dreams. We're having a hard time believing that we're capable of creating this success. So make sure you don't most definitely attune to your emotions. Don't abandon that. The Queen of Cups earlier, I think, came out. Was it for this pile? Reversed? So yeah, I think I said that. Like, don't abandon your femininity. I think you maybe have quite a bit of, you have a lot of ambition. So that's, ambition is like kind of it's like very much a masculine energy. And sometimes when we're so focused on ambition, we forget about our femininity and going with the flow of life. So most definitely go with the flow of what you're trying to create. Okay, so for this pile, I think you are quite popular. Some of you are quite popular with the 6 of Wands energy and the 4 of Wands reverse. So 4 of Wands is still popular, even if it's reversed. But with this 5 of Cups, I think I'm detecting maybe you have some powerful dreams, but the people around you that you're currently surrounding yourself with, they're not the most supportive of your desires, right? Or they're, I don't know, maybe it's just not the best community for you. So they're most definitely telling you, don't let this distract you from your desires. You know, continue to believe in yourself. For this pile, it's like you got it. You got the skills, you have the presence, you have the likability. You're going to be successful at whatever you put your mind to. But maybe you're outgrowing the people that you've been surrounded by, right? So most definitely rethink the connections that are currently in your life and ask yourself, is it serving the vision you have for your life? Because tarot, you know, clearly it's painting a really beautiful picture for your life. But it might be actually time, maybe you've been holding on to, with this Hangman here, maybe you've been holding on to connections that no longer serve you here. So it might be time to move or evolve past them. I think you guys have the ability to be a great friend to other people, but you know, I stopped at this. It says, betrayal by misusing confidence, loss of personal identity. So maybe some of you, you're so good at, being there for other people or being what other people need you to be, to the point where you forget about your own needs, even with this Gemini energy here. You forget about your own needs. So most definitely take the time to, because you guys have it. It's like, it's just a matter of you. I think this is the weakness for you. It's like you have the skills, the ability, the presence to create success for yourself. It's just making sure you're aligned with the people, surrounding yourself with the people who support your dreams. Okay, so advice for pile number 3. Yep, so K2 in Capricorn and Scorpio. Oh, that's interesting. So to me, that's about, one of my advices was, you guys are quite ambitious, but make sure you get in touch with your feminine energy here. It says you're very attached to maybe some ambitions here. So it's K2, you're needing to release. Specifically, strong emotions with that Scorpio energy when it comes to your 10th house. So like there's a strong attachment you have to the vision and ambitions you want to create for yourself. So sometimes it helps us to manifest these like miracles when we just like release resistance and let go by focusing on the journey. So what would be the opposite of K2 in Scorpio? The opposite of K2 in Scorpio would be Rahu in Taurus in the 4th house. So a little bit of self-care advice here. Some of you are like very ambitious and you have all those beautiful skills. Maybe to some degree you've been very, even to some degree, like a little bit sacrificial when it comes to work. You just like do the work and you tirelessly just go at it. But it's like, but you have this, you're being called to be like a little bit more independent, a little bit more retreat into your own world and your own ideas about what you can create. Tell me more about this. I think that wanted to come out. Yep, that makes sense. Advice for pile number 3, please. Okay, you guys got a lot of relationship ones. Okay, we have here, my partner is cheering at the sign of my enormous success. So that's how the person who's supporting you, they should be supporting you. Your partner should be cheering you at your success. So let's say people are, because I feel like this pile, you're very likable. People are envious of you. Who cares? It really doesn't matter. What matters is what you want to do, what you want to create for yourself, what brings you joy, what helps to bring you energy and that light. Yeah, don't, if some of you are focused too much on being likable or liked or respected, let this go. Most definitely. Just focus on your desires, because whatever you're going to do, you're going to be successful at it. So we have here, I encourage my partner to reach for the stars. Again, make sure that those are the connections that you are around, is that people are cheering, because it says here, reach for the stars and enormous success. That's what's being called for you. Like, expect miracles for this pile. That's what you're being called to. We also have here, I'm a winner. Yeah, you guys are most definitely winners. Yeah, I got that. We have here, I control how I feel. I can change my state in an instant. So your emotions with the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Cups is very important. And here's the Scorpio energy. So your emotions might be, because Scorpio can be like very up and down, right? Very emotional, very strong, intense emotions. This actually might be why you've been able to manifest success if you have in your business or whatever you've done, is because you have this intense attachment and focus to what you're doing, is because of how like emotionally devoted and committed you are to the vision. But they want you to release this attachment to it, and ease more into advice for pile number 3, guides. Oh my gosh, like I was trying to get something else besides K2, but you guys are in your own way. For this pile, you guys are in your own way. You know, some people, they need to build the skills to like be successful. You're with the hangman that we got earlier, reverse. You guys are holding on to a lot that you don't need to hold on to be successful. So before we got Scorpio, which is a fixed sign, now we have Leo, which is also a fixed sign. You guys are very fixated on your success and your ambitions to the point where it can't breathe. So to me, this is about dialing more into that feminine energy for this pile. Get more dialed into your feminine energy, your creative energy of just enjoying the experience of what you're creating, the fascination, the buildup. Um, yeah, you guys are in your own way. It's like success wants to come to you, but you're in the way of it coming towards you because you're holding on so hard. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end that here for this pile. I hope you guys enjoy that and have a beautiful day or evening. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose the hematite, this is your reading. So as usual, I'll read your crystal first and then your cards. So where are you meant to shine? And we literally got shine, the shiniest crystal here. So you guys are most definitely meant to shine. Okay, so the first couple of things that are coming through is I'm being taken to a spaceship. This always looks like a spaceship, doesn't it? That makes me think of wherever you're meant to shine. I feel like it's a very unique path for you. So you might have very niche taste, like a very small group of people are interested in what you're interested in. It's like you being unique is important to your success here. Like being kind of weird and I'm sorry if that's not the best word, but you being your weird self is necessary for this. It's like you're really good at it. Is what I'm sensing. I don't know why it's taking me to like a lot of like Star Trek, Stranger Things. There's something about like dark. This is a dark energy too. What is that? Hidden things? Maybe you're interested in hidden things. 8th house things. Conspiracy theories, perhaps? Something you're interested in? Strange is a keyword that wants to come through. I don't know. I'm getting the sense like whatever this for this pile, it's like whatever you're creative at or meant to do. It's like something you're very like interested in, and a very small group of people are interested in it as well. But you have a very unique perspective that's meant to be shared about this experience, and people need to see it. And when they see it, they're like, "That's weird, but we love it." That's what I'm getting. Yeah, aliens. It's coming through. I don't know. I'm getting flawless. Don't know what that means. Discoveries. Discovery. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what the cards reveal here. So we have, starting with your first card, we have here Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth. Stay grounded. That's hilarious. You guys got the hematite, and the first card you got was Gaia, Earth connection. Stay grounded. And hematite's all about being grounded. Okay, so there might be a connection you feel to the earth, to organic matter that you find fascinating. You can be an environmentalist. Maybe you're here to help people take care of the earth and show people how to take care of the earth. Let's see what else I'm getting from this. Yeah, I'm seeing the water very prominently. So take care of the water, take care of the ocean, take care of the earth. Stay grounded. Let's see what else comes through. We have here resounding sound, throat chakra number 18. Okay. So you could be the type of person who speaks up for the things that matter to you, that are special to you. You know, even though I know we are most definitely supposed to be taking care of the earth, but when it comes to environmentalists, they are a very niche group of people. It's not a lot of people. And I'm being taken to this this guy who I watch on this reality TV show. He's an environmentalist. And he's the only one. Like, he's very passionate, and sometimes people look at him like he's weird. He's like hardcore, very passionate about protecting the environment. And it could seem really intense, but it's like you got to speak up for this, because otherwise, how are people going to take you seriously, right? Or understand the value of it? So that's important. We're getting a lot of earthy imagery in this as well. We got 8, which is about, to me, earthy energy. We also have here Virgin. I saw this card flip out and was like, what? Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Shadow attribute, fear of intimate union. So a lot to do with purification. Even hematite, it could be like a cleansing stone or connected to cleansing in a way. So grounded. So I'm getting a lot of Virgo energy. We got Virgin. We got Gaia here. Earth connection. Innocence, purity. The colors feel the same here. So something about, again, purity, clean earth, clean planet. Mother Gaia is also very much, she looks like Mother Mary. She feels like a symbol of purity, cleansing, purity. We'll get more about this in a little bit. Yeah, I think very much unique because not a lot of people have a pure approach to life, a pure heart or spirit. I mean, the thing is, purifying, at our core, we are pure, but over that is like layers of like toxicity of our traumas, our experiences. And so we have to constantly do the work to purify, whether that's intentionally choosing like to consume healthy content or to take care of the earth, take care of our bodies, to keep it pure, to keep it clean, to do our meditation, to purify our mind. You purify your spirit by being in tune with it and doing things that are of, the heart, the spirit that revitalizes it. Yeah. So this is where you're meant to shine. Let's get some more clarifies. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Well, that's not going to help me. You guys are gifted at multiple things. Yikes. That doesn't really help me pinpoint. But yeah, so some of these, I was wondering like if any of these messages were going to be kind of abstract. I feel like your message so far is the most abstract in terms of where you're meant to shine. The last pile, well, it had a very specific message. And we'll probably get that with this pile too, but you can shapeshift. Shapeshifter is, to me, it says transform and unveil your gifts. So this is about you having like multiple gifts and abilities to offer the world and be available to people. I think to some degree, the reason why you have access and the reason why a lot of people had access to such powerful gifts is because they had a pure connection to it. So it's like they were purely devoted to taking care of it. Like think of a singer. They have to take care of their vocal cords. They have to make sure they eat certain foods that don't, abolish their cords or destroy their cords. So I feel like for this pile, you'd be very good at keeping all of your gifts clean to some degree. We also have here Cancer. Wow. And clarified by Jupiter. Wow. Nurture, comfort, protection, grow and expand. So Jupiter is actually exalted in Cancer. So that's very interesting. Jupiter and Cancers are very intuitive, quite emotional, very emotional. Jupiter is about being the guru. So there might be something about teaching people to be more in tune with their emotions. I'm getting a lot of comforting energy from this card, especially. So you might be a comfort to people. You might be able to give them comforting words or comforting presence, or maybe you're very gifted or talented at doing something and it makes people feel comfortable, like the songs you sing or the words you speak or the dances you do or the art you create. It could be anything. But most definitely with this Jupiter and Cancer, very intuitive, I would say especially around people, because Cancers can't help but be and pick up other people's energies at times. We also have here patterns. Look at that. So we most definitely got some, there we go. That clarified it. We have some counselors in this group. You guys are meant to be talented at multiple things. It's your energy. Your energy is of purity. This is why you guys are like essentially healers. Your energy is very healing for other people. You have a very strong healing presence for people because you keep your energy. Your energy is of this pure essence, this clean essence, this Mother Gaia comforting essence. Thus, why you're able to help people break through patterns and things that they're stuck with, stuck around. They can't seem to get past this issue or this thought or this feeling. You help people to kind of transform. I would also say transform their emotions, transmute their emotions, and ultimately learn how to alchemize them. This is what you're here to do. You're here to teach people how to purify their emotions, I would say, most definitely. We also have here, be careful, do not take risk. So that's about, to me, like safety. It's about teaching people, because Jupiter in Cancer, because Cancer is, if you think about the crab, it hides in the shell because it wants to be comfortable. So I think you very much help people get in tune with what makes them comfortable, like reestablish healthy boundaries and understand what is not for them, what's like risky, what's gonna like this claw. To me, it's such an intense energy. You help people to avoid this experience of like life grabbing at them. So they free themselves of the claw because of what you're able to teach and offer. We also have here hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yeah. You help people take a vacation. Like, you're a very comforting presence to be around. This is where you're meant to shine. Very beautiful. Where is pile number 4 meant to shine, guides? Sun, look at that. Oh my, that energy, look at that. I don't think I'll pull clarifiers, but that's as pure as it gets. So you have Sun in Pisces in the 12th house. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A 12th house Sun, so they do have a tendency to hide away and hermit away because they do get a little bit overwhelmed by a lot of energies. So one thing most definitely for this pile, do make sure you watch your energies and make sure you're not surrounding yourself around too much, because you're meant to be of this pure essence for other people. Your Sun shines in the 12th house. 12th house is the house of spirituality, of the ether. So I feel like you get a lot of beautiful downloads intuitive downloads about what to do, about how to take care of yourself. And it's through these intuitive downloads of understanding how to be in touch with yourself on the deepest intuitive emotional level that you're able to offer guidance to other people. So Sun in the 12th house is very powerful because it can make someone a really good teacher. Because again, it's connected to Jupiter. But also the 12th house is house of spirituality. So you just have a lot of access to information and knowledge. And 12th house people, they have a tendency, again, to stay away from people. They need to anyways, because their energies, it's like they're open to the vastness. So their energy source gets sapped when they're around too much people. So most definitely this works to your benefit when you set boundaries and you know when you want to be around people. Yeah, Pisces is just that it's the ocean. Like, you guys are the ocean. I was talking about alien and niche. Oh, by the way, yes, that is very alien and niche. So let's go back to that. Because you guys are open to the ether, you're open to understanding how astrology works. You can actually be some powerful astrologers, tarot, divination, aliens, other species. You guys are very much in tune with how those energies work. You guys are very niche, very, very niche, very much for a specific group of people. Overall, your presence is just very comforting. So whatever you do, people are going to find you very pleasant to be around, but most definitely spirituality is your gift. And it's because you know how to connect with it yourself. And I always say, what do we teach people with this Jupiter energy? We teach people what we know. You guys are like powerful when it comes to inner work. Like, you guys know how to do inner work like a pro. So you might be communicating about this with this throat chakra resounding sound, or creating things. You're multi-talented. So whatever you create, some of you actually have the ability to sing here. Whatever you create, it's divinely guided. It's divinely downloaded. Where is pile number 4 meant to shine, guides? 6 of Swords. Sun card reverse. Yeah, so you help people to transition and find like real happiness. We got the sun energy. You help people find like genuine happiness in their life. Tell me more about this reading, please. Whoop. Look at that. 10 of Cups. Wow. So you guys also help people transcend. You help them to experience like an awakening. You help them to just like come out of the darkness of their life, their experiences. It's funny because the 12th house is literally the vacation house here. Vacation. Taking vacation physically or mentally. You guys may also feel connected to like purifying the earth as well, because if you're very spiritual, you're just naturally in tune with understanding how to take care of yourself in the environment as well. Yeah, so you help people to transition from like this sun card was reversed, so like being really unhappy in their life and not having any confidence in themselves, to being able to obtain this like 10 of Cups, like very much in tune with their emotions, reconnect with the patterns is like break negative ancestral patterns, break those negative ancestral patterns and heal so that they can experience the ultimate. Look at this. This energy is insane. Sun in Pisces in the 12th house. We have your sun, which is reverse, sorry. Sun, 10 of Cups. Like, are you kidding me? You guys help people to transition from the darkness in their life to the light. Like, darkness to the light. That's why your energy is so pure and so potent. You take people from the darkness to the light. I was talking about the dark, right? I kept seeing like dark matter, dark. It's like you help take people from the dark to the light because your energy is so pure and cleansed. It's part of your gifts. I'm not going to say that you're drawn to knowing how to cleanse and purify yourself, but you're naturally, you know how to do it. So let's go ahead and ask for some advice for you. Pile number 4. Any advice for pile number 4, please? Yeah, and the 3 of Pentacles was upright. So yeah, it's like you're meant to work with people, helping them to find their happy ending, the ultimate supreme happiness, all their cups filled. Like you help people fill all of their cups because you're giving them like real knowledge, real information about how to be in tune with their emotions. Okay, advice for pile number 4, please. Any advice or, acknowledgement? I don't know, anything. So we have here Fool card, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, I was missing cards. Whoops. Clarifier about the 7 of Pentacles, please. Okay. Just tumbled around. Oh, we got 7 of Cups. Okay. Hold on a minute. So with the sun in the 12th house, it can make you a little bit of an escapist for this pile. You might be a little bit of an escapist at times. You're like in your own world with this Fool card. 7 of Pentacles reverse. And so you guys actually, it's so funny. I think you guys can be quite grounded, but with all of this water energy and this 12th house energy, I think you guys can be also quite grounded, and you actually might need to do a little bit more grounding. So I think you guys can be like lost in your own world sometimes. So that's what I'm seeing with these cards. The 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. They're kind of lost in their own world because he's just like focusing on like daydreaming and being like, when is my success gonna happen? Well, you gotta go create it, right? They like that you're carefree, but it's like sometimes you're a little bit too in your own world to the point where it's like you forget how to be here. You're like so in tune with spirit that you forget to be here. But sometimes, yeah, 12th house can make you very spacey and a natural escapist. Yeah. Any more advice for pile number? So yeah, like the 7 of Pentacles reverse is telling me you need to be more grounded and create a way for you to be more grounded into reality. A good way would be to like just touch your body, get in touch with that sounded weird, but get in touch with like feeling the sensations in your body, being in tune with your body. Eckhart Tolle, I think, is like a sun in Taurus. I think he's a Taurus. He has something in Taurus that's very prominent. He's like Taurus energy and Aquarius, which is why he's such a powerful communicator and a futuristic thinker. but he's also very much in tune with being present. So this pile, work on being more present. It's going to help you. Advice for pile number 4, please. Jupiter in Libra in the 3rd house. That's communication energy through and through. Jupiter. Okay, so make sure you're most definitely communicating your ideas to a community of people. Be seen with that Jupiter energy. You're meant to be a guru. You're meant to be a teacher. So most definitely allow yourself, even Sun in the 12th house energy can give you this feeling of royalty because you have like you have a strong connection to your past life. You're very much an old soul for this pile. You probably have a lot of old souls here. Strong connection to past life. And sometimes they say it's a representation of having a past life of royalty. So most definitely understand that you're here to be the teacher, the guru, and give back that knowledge that you've acquired in past lifetimes. You're very much connected to your past lifetimes. So get that knowledge that you've acquired from past lifetimes and give it to other people, make it available for other people to hear with that Jupiter and Libra. Any more advice for pile number 4, guides? I don't know, I always forget what pile. This Page of Pentacles was hiding down there. 5 of Wands. Okay, so what's the conflict here? Tell me more about the 5 of Wands, please. Okay, a little bit of resistance. Yeah, I mean, you got the Jupiter and Libra. They want you to be in a community and around people. Maybe you're avoiding people to some degree. It's so fun. I always get like every reading, every time I do a reading, there's always like, I'm avoiding people. Which, I'm not surprised with the spiritual community because we're more drawn towards our inner space than our outer space. So it's like, we got to do this message again and be like, okay, make sure you connect with people and interact with other people out there. Queen of Cups and the Emperor. So you guys have a lot of strong emotions. What's going on with these emotions here? Tell me more about the Queen of Cups. What's going on here? Page of Pentacles. Your 7 of Cups was reversed too. And your Death card, which is a representation of Scorpio, is reversed as well. 9 of Swords. Yeah, tell me more. Hermit's reverse. Capricorn. Oh, okay. You guys are... Some of the people in this pile... I think you guys have a lot of social anxiety is what I'm getting for this pile. So it's like you're meant to be a leader, but you're afraid to be around or in front of people. This is the way to remedy that fear. Because I get it. I have 12th house placements too. So believe me, being in front of people is just hard sometimes. But once you start doing it, it's kind of addicting. Because it's like a little bit of an adrenaline rush. Yeah, so you guys are resisting this feeling of like being around people, being surrounded by people. There's a lot of anxiety you're like perpetuating, you're creating in your head. We got the Devil card here with the Hermit reverse. They want you to come out. They most definitely want you to interact with people. This is creating in your, this is being created in your mind. So somewhere in your mind, you've kind of decided somewhere along the way that people suck to some degree, or they're not the best, or you can't trust them, or you can't trust them with your emotions. Like with this Virgin energy, the negative attribute was fear of intimate union. So there's like a bit of a fear of like union with people. And that's probably because you guys are very sensitive, right? With this Queen of Cups reversed, like you're very sensitive to people here, very sensitive to their energies. And so you're like, okay, I don't want to be around people. The way to remedy this is to just practice it in a safe environment. I would say join like a public speaking group or join something where you're physically around people, like a dance club, something where you can like enjoy yourself being around people. And being seen, because it's like once you get used to it, you're like, okay, this isn't so bad. I actually created a lot of this fear with this 9 of Swords here. I created the fear inside of my head. So they physically want you to get out there and like start creating this experience for yourself, because this is what's wants to turn around. This wants to be upright, but it's reversed because it's like you're so emotionally available. Like people are going to love your energy. You're a natural leader. With that sun in the 12th house, like you're in your past lifetimes, you were most definitely a leader, and you're here to lead again and give people powerful knowledge. The sun card can also be about knowledge. So you're here to pass on profound truths and knowledge, but you need to make yourself available to people. So just practice it first in a safe environment or doing an activity that you feel safe with doing, and then you'll feel more confident about being in front of people, and just keep practicing it. It might take, years to do, but just keep doing it. Clarifier for what is that? Clarifier for you, and I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes I actually like people, especially when I rejuvenate and I'm by myself. I have a lot of energy to give people. I'm like, hey, how you doing? But sometimes I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to be with people, but that's like a thought. But then when I'm actually around them, I have no problem being around them. So most definitely, they're like, these fears are being created in your head. It's not real. It's an illusion. With the Seven of Cups. So advice for pile number 4, please. And then we'll end this reading. You guys got the spiritual card. This is, by the way, like out of all the piles, this is your destiny is very, very, very spiritual. Like it's straight up spirituality. Your destiny is spirituality. Your destiny, where you're meant to shine, is in spirituality, in the spiritual field. So, yep, confirmation. We have here, I dare to be different. Didn't I say there's something about this group that's very niche? We literally got that I dare to be different card. Yeah, you guys are very different. You're meant to be. I choose to be proud of myself. Sun and 12th house people are also very different because they're in their own world. They operate from ether. They operate from being a child of the divine, which is very much the full card. Child of divine. I choose to be proud of myself. Yeah, be proud of yourself. Be proud of your abilities, your capabilities. You're stronger than you think. You're going around pretending to be the page, but actually you're a queen and a king. Emperor. Even better, an emperor. We also have here, I'm courageous. I'm willing to act and face my fears. Yeah, so face your fears, guys. You guys can do it, okay? Face your fears. If you have a fear of public speaking, talking in front of people, just start practicing it and doing it. And eventually you're going to start thriving because you're meant to shine doing this. It's like, I would not want people to miss out on your gifts and abilities when this is what you have to offer. This Jupiter, this strong guru knowledge, information that's meant to be passed on to people. Okay. We're going to go ahead and end the reading here, pile number 4. Just let me know if it resonated, and I hope you have a beautiful day or evening.